never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
I don't know how to stop. I just go till I drop. Whether it's working or shots, give it all that I got. You can watch me work in my element. Anyone in the way is irrelevant. You wanna cross me, cool, not intelligent, cause I don't forget shit like an elephant. Go ahead and tempt me, put it on the line and you'll come up empty. If I got time, I'm deadly. Never caught off guard, no, I'm always ready. I got a hand real steady. Look me in the eye and you'll see no hezzy. About to get real messy. I'll put you in a grave 6 feet like Kenny.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yeah, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all want a ring, yeah, we all want to be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Welcome everybody to our 7th episode of Shifting Gears and Drinking Beers. Tonight we got a little something different. We're doing a qualifier race for a League v League race, which we'll talk about in a little bit, give you all the details and stuff like that. But we're just gonna have it on the background, talk about it a little bit, and shoot the shit. I am joined tonight by Mr. Zach Bucher, one of our Truck Series admins, and Jacob Treat, who y'all may know he broadcasts the Cup and Trucks. Jacob?
Yes.
Yep, Trucks. Those two will be joining me tonight. Tony Fry is out on track. He is going to be running the race. We also have Joe in here, who is also going to be running the race. Mr. Joe Robert, one of our Truck Series drivers. He wants to talk about something before he actually gets out there and turns some laps for practice, since he will be running tonight. He would like to discuss and give some details and a little discussion on our in-season bracket tournament that he came up with for each series, and which is actually been pretty fun. I feel like it's gotten quite a bit of attention. I don't know how many people have actually submitted a bracket, but I mean, the more the merrier. 10? Oh, okay. That's
Maybe
about
a little
what I
bit more.
figured. So, Joe, if you want to kick off the discussion, I know how you like to talk.
Yeah. We'll go over like all the series and go over some interesting things and get our predictions from everybody of who is going to win. We'll start out with Cup. It's a race for broadcasting tonight, but number 1 seed is going to be Davey Hendricks, and hasn't won yet this season, but he is still doing fantastic. I think some really good first round matchups going to be Flanagan and Atkinson, both really good road course drivers, the 16 and the 17 seed. And you got to keep in mind though, I think majority of the series are going to be at Talladega for the round after the round of 32. That's going to be the round that's just going to bust everyone's bracket, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, it's a super speedway, right? So anybody's game there,
Yeah.
That's just chaos.
I like the teammate matchup of Isaac Wilson and Matt Richmond.
I saw that one, yeah.
I also wish that we could, if Tim Harmon was going to be there, have Matt Forns versus Tim Harmon. Man, what a good matchup, but we can't see it because Tim Harmon ain't going to be there.
I
So you get a
know.
free
Easy
pass,
work,
Matt.
boys. Easy work.
And you know what? It's going to be either Greg Rogers or Jonathan Nance that you get for the Super Speedway.
I know.
I think one other good matchup.
I think I got Greg going there because I think I had Nance losing at Sonoma, and I cannot remember who he was matched up against.
Yep. And Mettle and Orndorff are going to have the fan club going after each other.
Ooh, that's going to be an interesting thing in chat, on the Twitch chat. That's going to be interesting on my part.
Yeah. So the question I want to ask you is, who do you think's going to win it all in the Cup Series? And maybe who's someone that is lower seeded that you think might go far?
You know, I don't know. I can tell you my bracket, but it's dumb, and I did it just for pure entertainment purposes. I got me and Chase Harden going to the final matchup, and then me beating Chase at whatever track it is. It doesn't matter. Just because I like beating Chase just as much as he likes beating me. But Chase is having a strong season. He's been pretty quick everywhere. I don't know who he's matched up against at Sonoma, though.
It'll be Bucher or Pointer.
No. That's after Sonoma, so we're gonna be at Dega.
Oh yeah, Sonoma. He got Matt Webb.
Against Chase.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take Chase all day.
I'm taking Matt Webb.
If I get past Sean,
Okay.
it's gonna be me versus Chase. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I think for the bracket, it's tough just because you have a lot of curveballs in there for the first two. The next three after that are going to be pretty chilled out. We're not going to have Motegi anymore for the final. It's going to be Kentucky, which honestly that saddens me.
Well, let me talk about that. So Motegi, after this new season update, does not have an iRacing setup. I had access to an older one from last season, because I was able to load in to the session that I had already built for the season. And so when I got in there, I saved the setup into my setups, right? And then went out and did some test driving, and it's bad. It's bad. It's not good at all. So the decision was made to, instead of having a custom setup build or try random different setups of random different tracks, just decided to just scrap it, and we replaced it with Kansas, I believe. Kentucky, yeah, which is a nice, good racy mile and a half. So I think it kind of fits in well right there.
Bristol was already treacherous enough. We didn't need another one.
And I'll tell you, I think one guy that I think can go far, 30 seed Jonathan Nance. If he can have performances kind of like how it was in old, I think Jonathan Nance might have a decent shot at going far in the bracket.
Nance ran strong this past week at Bristol.
Yeah.
He ran a good race.
He's had a lot of bad luck.
He has.
Catch his way this season, I feel.
All right, we ready to move on to Xfinity?
Hey, you're leading this, bro.
All right. Well, number 1 seed's Brandon Banks. He is the top of the playoffs right now. I was looking at some of the interesting ones. I think the 16-17 seed, I think it's always going to bring something good just because of the even matchups. Spain and Weeza. I think Peters and Prida.
Got that.
Peters and Prida might be interesting.
Who in
I haven't
Prida?
seen Peters, William Peters.
Oh, William Peters,
Bill
Bill.
Peters.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I've got Bill going overhead.
Yeah, I'm
over,
gonna take
Prida.
Bill.
Yep.
Mainly because I like Bill. I don't really know Prida that much, and Bill
I'm
race
gonna take
controls
Prida.
for us on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
So
Hey, I got to take my former teammate. I'll take Prida.
I've got to take Peters because he honestly, I love Prida, but he doesn't have the best of luck at like mile tracks or short tracks in general.
Yeah. Now,
He has his
he
moments,
can be
though.
quick though. He can be
he has
fast.
his
I've actually
moments.
ended up in some officials with him, just randomly, and he tends to run pretty decent in the next gens.
Now, Danny Rogers is lucky that Xfinity ain't going to a road course because Phil Brown is the guy that's fighting him. And I think Danny Rogers, Phil Brown, they're going to have it going pretty good.
At what track?
They're running Dover
Dover.
for the first round for
Yeah, we're running
Xfinity.
Dover on
I
Monday.
think Danny Rogers is gonna get that. Now Phillips gotten better at the ovals, but Dover's not the easiest oval. It's not the hardest either. But it's easy to mess up at Dover.
And I'll tell you, Xfinity had a good battle, too. Unfortunately for Jacob, he came on the wrong side of that, but only a 2-position difference between Chad and Jacob for the qualifying end. Chad will face Nathan Penley. And
Did Jacob get eliminated already?
yeah,
You
unfortunately.
know what? You're lucky.
But I mean, I'll put it this way, man.
lucky.
You had a good battle with Jacob. Well, you had a good battle with Chad, and you was running real good at Bristol, man. We
He
was pulling for you.
was. He was.
I was stressing out because I had Chad on my heels, and then I was trying to get
He
around.
got
the two in front of me.
impatient. He got impatient when he got
Oh, yeah, I
behind
did.
Biggs and
I think it was
Who's-
Short, Josh Short.
okay,
Yep.
and because they couldn't get around each other, Jake was a little bit faster and had nowhere to go and just got impatient. Everybody does it. It's happened to all of us. Just kind of got to learn from it and
Took me 4 seasons to figure it out.
move on.
Who's our pick for Xfinity to win?
I've got
Wait,
Banks.
Banks?
I got Banks.
Not a bad choice. Banks? Matt?
Xfinity win. I mean Banks or Schaefer.
Yeah, Schaefer's
That's
another
who
one.
that's the two
Also,
I've got
you
to
know
go in the
what?
final.
I
Family.
didn't do an Xfinity bracket, but where's Grindle lining up in each round?
He is 5th facing Darren Cannon.
Oh,
then it'd be-
D-Ron. I
yeah.
love D-Ron to death, but I'm gonna have to go if I, if
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
if I was a
Yeah,
betting
I've got
man.
Grindle.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Grindle does have an easier path, I'd say.
Yeah.
He really wouldn't have to face Banks or Schaefer until pretty much the semifinals.
Grindle's
So-
gonna get
I've
him
got-
a win.
We have an easier
soon.
path
Yeah.
for him.
I've got Grindle going to the round of 4.
Yeah, Grindle's a good choice. I mean, if he can keep it clean, I mean, he's been doing the best for the team for a while. And I'll tell you, man, if he can, he's got a win in him. I know for sure.
I
But,
think Biggs is about to put it on him
yeah.
starting next week. I went and helped
I'm
him
hoping
do
so.
some
Biggs is a
wheel
good driver.
settings. He asked for some advice on some wheel settings, and found some stuff that we could, adjust and do things like that. So we'll see. He needs to turn. I told him to go turn a bunch of laps because it's gonna feel different. So, but I think
Another one is
he had a
Stein.
tire issue, and
Stein's good. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of good Xfinity drivers in
There
there
is.
that may not get noticed, but I'll tell you, man, I really am hoping that Grindle can get his first Xfinity win because he's not even won in
It's coming.
Relentless, I believe.
it's coming.
He was really close in trucks a few times. He's been close in Xfinity a few times. I think he's got it in him either this season or sometime soon.
You keep putting yourself in position, you'll eventually get one. Trust me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. So, you know what?
Yeah.
I'll
I've
pull
got
for
Stein and
my,
Gilbert going. I'm right to 16.
I'll pull for my guy Grindle, and he'll face Schaefer. I think
I'm gonna
Grindle will pull it out. He'll get encouraged. All right, trucks. Well, we have 3 truck guys in here: admin, broadcaster, and driver. Number 1 seed is me. In my opinion, some good matchups that can come. We're at Sonoma for the truck race, so I'm looking at some guys that they're saying that Andrew Miller and Pemberton were going to be pretty good on the road course. Cody Riggs, Sam Leota. Sam's
could be
looking
good.
good, but
Sam's looking
Riggs,
good. He's
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Sam might have Cody out of that one, and I think as long as Sam keeps it on track, that's the only thing.
To Waits and O'Connor, I think that could be pretty good. Maybe a Barra and Gully.
Another one that I've got that I feel like would be good. I know it's kind of like I know Drew isn't the best in points, but if him and Burchett, like if Drew can keep up with Burchett, I'm pretty sure he'll do fine.
Joey's gonna win the race more than likely. I'd say
Talking
Joe.
a road course? No, I got Burchett on that all day. I love Drew, but
I don't know what drink Jacob's on as of yet. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I'll tell you, Joey Burchett is probably the best road racer we got in truck. In terms of the truck, he's pretty much dominated the road courses since he's been in here.
he's getting some competition though this season at Watkins Glen.
Yeah, but
Yeah, he did.
I'll tell you, the only way I beat Burchett is because he wrecked. So, I'll take it. That was my only road course win, but I've been hunting for him forever, so I'll take what I can get. But
I understand.
yeah, the only way Drew Holman beats Joey is if Joey wrecks. You're pretty much doomed. I'd say 95% of the field if you're against Burchett for a road course. It's almost like Phil Brown kind of in Xfinity. If we were at a road course, who'd ever be against Phil Brown? Most likely they'd be 95% out,
Yeah, but
So
honestly, coming to the next race after Sonoma is what? Talladega.
Yep. That's gonna
I've
throw a wrench in a lot
got-
of stuff.
I've got Chapman and Stavrils going, and I've got Chapman winning.
You got to bet on Stavroli, man.
Then I've got Leota actually losing to Joe Norton at Dega.
Bro, you are betting against the best super speedway team in truck? Really?
We're talking about Atlanta. Sorry.
Okay, I'd say more Daytona. We had like 6 dudes up there, and 5 dudes and a woman, and we ended up with half of them not coming across the line. So if we can have that not happen, we'll be okay.
I'm keeping an eye on the primetime guys though for trucks. Rominger and Thwaites. I'm keeping an eye on those too.
Rominger and Thwaites, yeah. Rominger, I think he's a guy that's definitely capable of going through far. Rominger is very, very good on the 1.5 miles. If he can get through to the 1.5 mile stages, he'd be a top guy to bet on. Truck drivers, who'd you pick?
Joey Burchett.
I've got Jeremiah going all the way.
Beal? All right.
Nice. That's a good.
Not a bad choice.
That's actually not a bad
that's
choice.
a very good one.
I'll tell you,
He
Beal's
wasn't
very,
there.
very good.
He wasn't there last week or this week, was he?
No, he had something going on.
Oh, he did. Okay.
I'll tell you
O'Connor
this
was
about-
by himself.
I'll tell you this about Veal real quick. He was super strong in ARCA when he raced there. He's been really good in trucks.
Yeah.
He's been close to a win multiple times. He's due for a win, I think.
Heck, where was it? Was it not this week, but last week? O'Connor and BL were both in the front row.
Yeah. O'Connor was looking real good at Iowa. Wasn't
Yeah,
there for
he-
Iowa, but
He
I
was.
watched the broadcast during the rain delay, and it's pretty good. And we also had some a good battle in the play-in round. Drew Holman beats Donovan McKenzie by 1 position at Iowa. So that one was pretty good. Moving on to ARCA finally, and I'll just say this: we had another 2 close ones. Dakota Hacker beats Ben Roos by a couple positions, and Seth Zorro beats James Vogler by 1 position.
Oof.
Top seed is Alan Bledsoe. Very good driver.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you, man, there's a lot of good drivers. And don't forget about the sleeper. He's not really a sleeper, but he's down there. Lance Hill, 30 seed, going against Karpinski. That's the matchup to watch round 1.
I mean, if Lance comes, he wasn't there at Bristol, so I hope he comes back and races.
Yeah, he got the free pass because both him and Trush dropped, but Lance Hill was the higher seed.
Points. Yeah.
Oh.
And I'll tell you right now, I think ARCA is probably one of the strongest series that we got right now. There's a lot of good guys in ARCA. Now, you got to say, also, the ARCA car puts on a lot of parity. It's a pretty good all-around car. It's becoming one of my favorite cars to drive.
It's a blast. I ran the Bristol race last night, and I had a blast. It was great. So
Now,
it's a very fun car at super speedways.
What I'm wondering is, can anyone beat Bledsoe? Because I think Bledsoe and Hoots and that whole team, I'd say the strongest team.
If anybody's gonna do it, I feel like it's gonna be Parkhurst. Honestly, that's a hot take, but I like Parkhurst.
Parkhurst is good. I mean, has he gotten a win yet in ARCA this season?
I don't think so.
Oh man. Yeah, I gotta go with Bledsoe or Hoots or there's one more dude in there, but I'm forgetting who else is on the team. I know he's doing good though.
Kyle Miller.
Kyle Miller, yeah. I mean, they're all pretty good.
Oh yeah.
I think it's going to come from one of those guys. I think Bledsoe is probably the best out of all of them, though.
Would agree.
And
I ran around some of those guys last night at Bristol, and they were pretty fun to run around. Very clean, very trustworthy. Just good racing.
I want to ask you guys something now for the race. Who is your top 5 that's going to make it to the iSNF versus RRL race?
Well, so
from this race,
it's hard to say.
It's hard to say because we've got the only people I know or have raced around in the next gen. Let's see, Tony, Ethan, Chase. Okay, there's quite a few. I suspect. I don't know because I don't have to field. I've never even seen them run a next gen. You've got Adam Chapman up there leading the board in practice.
Granted, how much does that do to draft? Like, how much of these cars?
I have no idea. Yeah, well, it's Vegas, right? So it's going to be a little bit of a drafty track.
100%.
Because I'll tell you, I got my foot down to the floor right now. I'm barely letting off and kind of trail braking, and I feel like I need to lay the bias down a bit because the 50 bias does not seem that good. There's definitely some time to be gained in the draft, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. Joe, in the past, me running here, I'd have my brakes at. I'd have them at. I'm playing in the. I'd have them at like 1 inch 15/16s and probably set the middle right at 44%, and then adjust it like if I wanted a little bit more rear brake, adjust it a little bit less, and hopefully it'll. In the end, if you do it right, trail braking through the turns, it helps the car turn, and you can end up saving a little bit of tire, and then be quicker on the long run.
And I'll tell you, someone who's trying to prove something tonight. I was talking to him, Sam Liotta. Sam Liotta.
I hope Sam
really
makes it.
Wants to get into the top 3 for the All-Star race because we have the All-Star race coming up, and top 3 get automatic advancements to Cup.
Yep.
It's something that he really wants to do. He really wants to advance to Cup. I'm told he's put some practice into it. I don't really practice this car I run it once a month, but I'll tell you, this car is, in my opinion, it's just way different from all the rest of the cars.
It's 100% way different. I've driven this car so much now that I can barely drive the other cars. I'm normally pretty slow. I have no short run speed or anything.
Same.
And what makes you think do that? And I'll just tell you,
because it's a different driving
big tug
style
in the draft.
It's completely backwards of what you're driving.
Yeah.
Trucks, basically, or even Xfinity. Well, trucks, in my opinion, trucks is the most similar to the.
Really? And why would you say that?
It has the same amount of downforce.
Yeah.
The Cup cars are really heavy on downforce.
Yeah.
They're normally tight everywhere that another car would be looser at. The new tire model, in my opinion, makes them feel better. I may be a minority, and that may be a minority opinion, but I like the new tire model. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but I'm liking it.
From what I've gathered from watching you guys race on Wednesdays, it seems that it's more of a driver's car than it is, just plant it on the ground and then drive around the track in circles. You have to actually take care of it now.
Well,
I'll tell you one thing though.
I mean,
the one
also
thing
with
that bugs.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the one thing that bugs me a ton is I would say the dirty air.
See,
When you get in someone's draft, you're just pulling.
I like the dirty air. I like playing with the dirty air, and not necessarily like putting people in dirty air on purpose, but like just manipulating the air, because it's very important in these cars, right? There's clean air to be found. I don't care if you're on somebody's bumper, you can find some clean air. Tuck, like, if you're down on the bottom behind somebody, and tuck about a quarter car width up underneath, not underneath them, but just like below them, right?
Yeah.
And it'll turn the car.
And I'll
But
tell
if
you
you
this,
stay right behind them in that dirty air, it's going to get tight, and that's going to burn your tires up.
I've been putting a lot of practice in the ARCA car, more than any other car, as of recent. And now I'll say this: the next gen, the way it's driving right now, kind of reminds me of how I've been driving the ARCA car. When you're driving down the 1.5 miles, you don't want to be putting down the gas too hard, because then your rear tires are just going to get lit.
Yeah.
You don't want to be turning too much, but that's pretty much for every car. You don't want to be turning too much, because then it's just going to kill your fronts.
Somebody in the chat has a question for you, Joe. Figment for
just let me
life.
finish this thought.
Okay. Oh, well, that could be a long time.
No, it's just you got to run some trail braking to help get the car to go around, and the dirty air. If you can just get a little bit of clean air, it's going to do wonders for you. But yeah, what's the question?
I don't know. He raised his hand politely to ask a question. Well, Joe, you got what, 2.5 minutes till qualifying. Are you going to qualify? Where are you at in the speed charts down here?
The speed charts. I mean, put it this way: I've only done a couple lap runs, and I know with this car,
down there it's
it does take a while to.
It does take
a while to get the tires up to temperature. So, with that being said, I don't think we're going to be running twos in qualifying.
I wish.
But let's see where Chad got his. What number is Chad?
I'll watch Tony's here. His 2.
Let's see. He got his fast lap, second lap. Boom. 29.2 second lap. Let's see. He had Tony behind him. Tony was in Chad's draft. If that's when he got his.
Lap. Yeah, they were both first lap.
I'll tell you what. If you want, I'll stick in here when I do my lap. Give you some real-time feedback.
I don't really see. No, Chad's not really in anybody's draft.
So I don't know if they're in 4th or 5th gear, because 4th gear, I think. I don't see it being really viable to really downshift, just because 4th gear, it's just too close to 5th. I just don't really see that.
It might be in a long run. When you start to lose, when your lap times start to fall off real bad.
Yeah, it is crazy how tight the car is.
Yeah,
even
just to get a better
40%
drive off, Yeah.
And I've never been like a qualifier either, on stuff. So, I'm gonna rely on some strategy a bit, and see how it goes. But yeah, it's crazy how the car is very stiff, even though we're not really going.
I've been muted thinking y'all were ignoring me.
You seem to do this at least once a stream.
Yeah, you're right.
Dear Lord.
But my 5 for tonight, it's gonna be Tony, Burchett, Bill Moore. I'm gonna take Flanagan, and then Harmon.
Nice. Yeah, what I'm watching with Chad really quick, and I'm gonna try this on my run, is he is kind of coming in higher, and then kind of cutting down.
Doing a little cut down, yeah, a little late apex.
For me, I'm doing it just for her.
Do it, lady.
Yeah.
while we do this, I'm gonna go get me another beverage.
Yeah, I remember Connor Darnell. I used to have him in the broadcast booth a few times when I did the Cup races, where he'd be my little in-car reporter. Gonna run a lower ratio for the qualifying though, if you wanna get it up on me.
I'm on Tony right now. I run 287 in this car at every track. Doesn't matter what kind of track
even
it
in
is.
race.
Huh?
Even in race?
Yeah. Yep.
Huh.
Every track. I don't change it. Now, put me in a different stock car, with your steering ratios, I change those. I'll run a 14 to 1 at Talladega, then I'll run a 12 to 1 or a 10 to 1 depending on how short the track is.
I'll tell you this too. It's not really the length that matters to me. It's more of how the car handles, because
it's definitely a personal preference.
Like there are some tracks where a 14 to 1 may be preferable, but if the car is handling really bad, I'd rather be on a 10 to 1 just so it's easier to catch. Running a higher ratio is preferred, I'd say, but sometimes you just got to run that lower one. Well, here I come in my second lap, and we're slow.
Tony just put down a 29.2 on his first lap.
First lap, no draft.
Not touching the brake and got a lot of speed.
It could be wide open for the, your second lap. It could be wide open.
Yeah, it might be just being a little bit too conservative. I'm just gonna absolutely just send it, let off a little bit on the gas, and we're gonna go toward the wall and bonk. We had a good optimal going on, and we were like minus another bit.
Ooh,
we're down to like
first lap maybe fastest.
I don't think so.
Tony was 2/10 slower almost.
Yeah, I'm thinking so, Joe, and I hate to say it.
Bad qualifying run
for you.
Bad qualifying run, but we'll go through the pack.
It's 100 laps. It's 100 laps, no stages. I guess we can get into the race now.
Yeah.
So so for everybody listening, probably like 4 people. This is our first qualifier race for a league versus league challenge that we have coming up. I think it's like the 25th of this month, somewhere around there. But so the way the other league is iSNF, which is a league that a few of us have been around and run some people run full time over there also, and we've got a lot of intermingling with a lot of people, so we challenged them to this. It's going to be a 15 versus 15, 15 drivers from RRL and 15 drivers from iSNF. A lot of acronyms. And our first qualifier race, which is now, looks like everybody's pretty much finished qualifying. That's going to qualify probably. We will take the top 5 that finished tonight will be locked in. And then we have a second qualifier race that is at 3 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. I think that's right. It may not be right. If somebody could double check that for me.
It's a real life cup race. Hope that ain't interfering.
And same format, same everything. Las Vegas, nighttime, 100 laps. The top 5 from that race will also be locked in. That gives us our 10. The admin team will hand select 5 more, maybe some alternates also. I don't know. This is Tony's deal. And go from there. All the guys that are here tonight, if they don't make it on the top 5, they are more than welcome to also run the second one for a second shot.
Yep.
Well, looks like I'm going to be doing the last to first challenge in the qualifier. Because worst qualifier, how about that? I mean, did choke my second lap, but...
You should get a point for that, I feel like a bonus point.
For what? Being the worst qualifier?
Yeah, I would probably have that a couple times.
I would get a bonus point every week.
Joe.
What? What, Zach?
I said that is unfortunate for you. I feel like rather than being in here, we should have had you practicing a little bit.
I can live with it. I
You'll be
run
fine.
I run in my races all the time without practice. Imagine what
I
I'd be
know.
capable of
I
if I did,
know.
if I bothered. Um, the yeah, I mean, I'll put it this way. With starting in the back, probably gonna just go on an
Survival.
alternate strategy. You got 4 extra sets for 100 laps, so it's pretty generous.
Yeah,
We'll see
it
what
is
happens.
generous.
It is.
Maybe I'll pick Ethan's brain.
All right, see you, Joe. Good luck.
Alright.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Good
Thank
luck,
you.
Joe. Have a good race, bud. Thanks for coming on and doing all the bracket breakdown.
Y'all gonna interview the top 3?
I don't know.
You should.
I
It'll
wouldn't.
give me some incentive to come back.
Or it could give us an incentive to not have you come back. Just
Never,
kidding,
ever
Joe. Good
again.
luck, bud.
All right. Thank you. Have fun with the
All right.
broadcast. I look forward to watching at the end.
Yes, sir.
Would you like me to go over our starting grid, Matt?
Yeah. Do your thing.
All right, starting on pole will be Tony Frey with a 29.285. Starting to his outside be James Vogler. Row 2 be Joey Burchett and William Moore. Row 3, Chase Harden and William Peters. Row 4, Alan Bledsoe and Chad Wiggins. Row 5 going to be Brandon Haynes and Adam Chapman. Row number 6 will be Richard Maltai and Joe Ibarra. Row number 7 will be Sam Elliott and Austin Garner. Row number 8 will be Donovan McKenzie and Tim Harmon. Row number 9, Gary Sack III and Cedric Broso. Row number 10 will be Eric Schaefer, Ethan Flanagan. Row 11, Justin May, Danny Rogers. Row 12, Juan Velez and Josh O'Connor. Row 13, William Kinder and Joe Robert. Row 14, Brandon Mathiad, Gatlin Downey. And then row, 15? D-Ron Cannon and Ricky Williams. 16, Kevin Jordan, Mitchell Conley. And then row number 17 will be Mark Stavroles, back by himself.
Just FYI, y'all are gonna see me doing some stuff on the screen like that, or like that. You're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm not a broadcaster, and I don't have all the tools.
Well, this is all.
But we're gonna make it work.
Yeah, we're here to have fun.
Absolutely.
That's good. I'm gonna go to TV2 and put this on most exciting. I'm really hoping to see Sam do something cool on this.
Where is Sam? Where's he starting? 13.
13. Not bad, not bad. He's right there in the hunt. I mean, hell, Matt, we started 18th and 19th in Bristol and somehow made it up towards the front. So I feel like
I know.
this car, you'll be
Joe
fine.
was
It's
talking about
lucky.
qualifying over here, and last year at Bristol I put it on pole. This year I qualified like 19th. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah,
Well, you
I
still
was right.
finished, what, top 5, top 10?
He's I think, second.
6, I think. Yeah, no, I had a good race.
Yeah,
I had a good race. I'm happy with it. I would have liked to have been a little further up in the top 5 at least, but I'll take 6 all day.
You messed up
Well, Matt,
and pitted, Matt.
You're about to
know.
love what I'm about to say. I got me some peach cobbler and peach cobbler and ice cream.
I don't like peach cobbler, so knock yourself out.
What?
So how many cup regulars do we have in here? We got Tony, Chase.
Can everybody hear
Tim.
everybody okay?
3.
I feel like you're a little quiet for me.
I probably have my mic.
Oh,
pushed
there,
back a
that's
little bit.
better.
My apologies.
You're good.
I was doing a little refuel. Oh, Ethan's in here. We got Schaefer.
I see
you two. We have 7.
I saw Schaefer.
I'm
Oh,
excited
big
to see
little
how Schaefer-
checkup here on the top
on the
line.
outside.
Everybody
You need to
recovered.
go.
That's
Yeah,
one
they're
good thing
good.
about these cars. Those little checkups are pretty easy to.
It looks like, who is that? Who's behind Ibarra right now? They have a little bit of front end damage now. At 44, Chapman already has front end damage. It looks like that might hurt him on these straightaways.
Let's
He's gonna fall.
44. Let's go check it out. Yeah, you know.
He might fall a little bit on that because that's gonna hurt his arrow pretty hard. I had that happen to me at Charlotte.
It 100% is. But if he can stay tucked up,
Yep, he'll be fine. as long as
maybe
he stays
okay.
tucked up.
And they'll buff that out under caution.
Yep. He just needs a fast caution.
Yeah, it's probably about 15, 20 seconds worth of optional there.
Gary's at the 13th with a start at 17th.
Gary. Love Gary.
Yeah, oh yeah. Gary's a favorite of most people.
I love the Gary Sack rule too. Can't lie.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah,
him having to
Gary.
explain it to me when I first started racing ARCA. I was like, "What does this mean?" He's like, "That's a long story."
Oh, Gary's a legend.
He is.
Chase up to P3
so
already.
let's
He's on the
see.
move.
I am very interested in what number is Schaefer 3. I already has his number.
He's,
Seeing how
rookie
he
15
does.
right now.
15.
He's up to 15th. I don't know
Up
where
4
he
spots already.
started.
19th.
He's got old Harmon on his outside here.
Yeah.
Looks like Schaefer's gonna stick to the bottom here and not put up a big fight right now.
Yeah.
Cause I
From what I've
know
heard, he does not
these
like this
guys,
car.
Drinking Brothers Racing on DBR, they are an Xfinity car fan.
45 into the wall. Joe sends him in.
Of course, Joe did.
Who got in the wall?
Oh no, he didn't send him in. He arrow blocked him.
Well, I mean, yeah. I don't know that I'd put that on Joe. I wouldn't. Not the way these cars are.
Let's see, who do we
Focus on
got?
crashes.
Yeah.
That's the problem, right? I don't know a lot of these people are. Who's in that 42 car?
42, I do believe.
Danny
that
Rogers.
is- yeah, Rogers.
Rogers is quick.
Ethan is on Joe's bumper.
Is it gonna be murder?
Ooh,
Oh, 42.
Yeah,
42. He's not the
barely keeps
42.
out of the wall.
Not the 42 though, which we don't really care about all that right now. Just makes it harder to call the race.
Yeah. Now Juan Velez is ripping the top side. I'll give it to him.
I think you're going to be able to do that for a little while.
Until that right rear gives out.
Until that right rear, yeah.
It dies, and when
And-
it dies, it dies.
Yeah, it's gone. And Zach, maybe, I don't know if you agree with me or disagree with me here. I find that the actual percentage number is really not the number you should be paying attention to on your tires. It's the heat.
Yep.
I found
They're
that
3 wide.
there are 3 wide down here for
For 17th?
17th, 18th.
No, 18th. Yeah, 40. Yeah, Chapman's
I wonder
dropping.
what
I
their
hate to say it.
I wonder what their fuel window is.
I think that's just that front end damage for Chapman. But I do too.
Let me see.
I don't think it'll do anything for me. I didn't run a lap.
No, it won't. Is there anybody in chats? Where's Tony?
Tony might be in his own dimension.
Let me look. I can go move around.
I'm gonna go. I got somebody. I'll be right back.
Cool,
Hey, what's the y'all are
What?
gonna be on the podcast. What's the fuel window? How many laps can you go on fuel?
I think it's 40.
I'm
Yeah,
showing
40.
29 right now. left.
29. You're on lap
Yeah.
10. Okay, so 39, 40. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit! What channel was I in? Appreciate that, fellas, and good luck, guys.
Thanks.
All right, I'm being told 39 to 40.
So
And there are
they
no.
could-
There are these stages. I need to
There's
go.
no
So if they end up
stages.
going green here. What I would personally do, if it stays green, almost pit instantly, like as soon as you can, because
Well, it's
If
a
they get spread out
two-stopper
here-
if it goes green.
Yeah. I know, but like that second stop, if you stretch the first one out as long as possible, is pretty quick.
Yeah,
You can do it.
I don't know what I'd do in this situation, to be
I'd be
honest with you.
risky.
I am the worst at pit strategy and fuel, and I suck at it. I did some of my best racing. There was a couple seasons ago that Isaac, before he was in Cup, he'd come in and crew chief for me And he'd also give the strategy to all of the north-south guys. Oh, dude, it was so nice.
I understand that.
And
Chase
Isaac,
and I have Gib.
I've said it before and I'll say it
I've got
again. Isaac is I suck at that. Isaac is a genius at it.
Gib's really good at it.
I don't know. I've never like been in a channel with him. It's a skill that you either have it or you don't.
It's like Gib playing Warzone with him. He's just a very good in-game leader.
Yeah. And Isaac is the only person I know.
Oh,
that
7
if he's
little
with
loose
Rickson,
out of 4.
Ooh.
multi. Yeah. But yeah, Isaac's the only one that I know that will have a notebook and pen sitting next to his rig.
2 people really on a move in this race is Donovan McKenzie and Sam Leota. Donovan started 15th.
Let's go check on
6th,
Sam. What
and
car?
Sam is,
There he
he's
is.
running 7th right now.
He's running
but
7th.
Started 13th. He's up a decent amount of spots there, and so is Donovan
6.
McKenzie right in front of him. Donovan
Nice.
McKenzie's really on the move.
I think your biggest mover really tonight is, it's going to be Donovan.
Yeah,
so far.
Donovan's really been moving. Hopefully he didn't burn up too
Plus
hard because
9.
he's got Sam right on his bumper now.
And I hate for Chapman. He's down 17. He's just trying to stay in lead lap.
I agree. I hope he does.
Check on the leaders here.
Whoa, Chase
Soon
trying
as
to
it
pull a little bit of a
swamps.
slide.
Oh, caution! Where's the caution for?
Ethan, you said?
Mm,
Yep. Oh my.
Oh, Schaefer. 2.
Schaefer.
Yeah, let's see here. Oh, bam!
Oh, Joe!
Oh, killed Schaefer too.
Oh, I'm going to turn my radio on.
Well, I don't know. Who is that in front of Joe? Right there. That car came down a little bit, I feel like. Juan Valez came down. I'm just, and then Joe just come up and just smoked Schaefer. Oh no! Oh, he may be okay. He may be able to get that damage fixed. Yeah, as long as he doesn't have like a toe, I think he'll be all right.
Man, there was like 3 separate wrecks that happened there, and 2 of them were caused by Joe.
I don't know if that person was caused by Joe.
I wouldn't put it on him fully. That's kind of like just he came up, the other guy came down, but
Yeah.
the other one was definitely on Joe.
Joe
Schaefer.
stayed out.
I put it on Joe.
I
I blame it all on
you-
Joe.
Should we go analyze it?
Schaefer's
Schaefer's not.
Thanks, Joe.
I don't have it. I don't have it. The comms turned up.
I do.
probably, I did too.
Yeah,
What
It's the
car's
I
worst.
would-
Joe in?
One time I'm going to be able to.
What car's Joe
What did Joe just
in?
say?
18.
Yeah.
I'm gonna message him. Wow, Joe. I'm just kidding.
It's a terrible.
Whenever you listen back, Joe, we're just kidding. Well,
You know he's gonna
I know.
listen. Oh, here we go.
I know he is. He loves me.
I think he said nice one. Back? I don't know. Oh man, this is gonna be
Comedy.
lap 17.
I mean,
Oh,
Joe's.
dude.
I put the
I'm not
Schaefer
gonna
one
lie.
on.
I think he came down a little bit, but when you pinching somebody on the wall like that,
It's hard.
dude, yeah. It's and then he just came up into Schaefer. I mean, Ray Charles could see that.
Joe's claiming a brain fart in the radio.
I don't have the radio turned up. I
It's a
can't
good
hear it.
thing.
It's good.
It's not
I'm
bad.
sure it is.
Schaefer didn't really want to run it anyways. I know he doesn't like these cars.
Yeah, he's just.
Oh,
like,
he wasn't mad.
well. He doesn't like running the next gens.
Yeah.
He's just.
Yeah,
like,
he-
he's just like, man.
He loves
He said
Xfinity.
Vegas.
They're Xfinity guys. The whole team.
Yep.
Oh, I know they do. I know they're. I love Newbar. Newbar is my favorite of those four. Well, three now that Hastings is gone.
What do you mean? Who do I have turned up, Gib? Or are you just saying they turned up?
Good thing appeals is closed.
Yeah, there's no. Now, I assume the rule book is in effect, but there's no like 5-point penalty system or anything like that. You come out here and wreck somebody intentionally, you're probably going to get in trouble.
Yeah, because you got guys that are trying to actually compete for this, and if you wreck them just at happy-go-lucky, it's detrimental to them and you. Now you got Mirage teammates up front.
They're three wide back here.
Yeah, 3 wide.
The 42, 16, and 89.
That's what I love. That's what I love about these next gens, especially at a track like this, 1.5 miles. You know, it's you get a lot of. I don't want to say pack racing, but I mean it can be pack racing at 1.5 miles. But you know, it's fun passing cars.
Ethan Flanagan running P2, started P20. Stayed out on that restart.
Yeah, he stayed out. Ooh,
what about Burchett? Burchett started third, running third. He's jumped Tony now. Did he stay out?
Wait, it
Whoa,
looks
35
like Ethan
for Flanagan,
stayed
real
out.
slow.
I thought Joe stayed out. Did Joe not stay out?
He did.
Yeah.
Well, my stuff's
Ethan's
messed up then.
Ethan's getting chewed out a lot. Oh.
Yeah. He's gonna fall off. That's 16 laps at this track in these cars.
Yeah,
That's a lot, dude.
Especially if you're ripping.
Yeah, and you know he was.
Oh, they're getting kind of bunched up here coming down into turn 3. 5-car pack.
Oh yeah. This fight here for 4th through 7th. Oh, 18 or. Oh, what happened there? We were on that too. Who was that? 16?
It's like the
Donovan McKenzie. Well,
yeah.
See, it looks like Ethan's on the high side. You've got who's the 42 again?
That is Rogers, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Rogers.
Danny Rogers.
The aren't matching up with the numbers, so that's Danny
yeah,
Rogers.
Yeah, kind of gave up. Yeah, I mean, nobody gave anybody any room up high, 3 wide.
Yeah.
No.
And that's just what's gonna happen.
Agreed.
Fortunately, the 16 won. I think who is the 16? That's McKenzie. He drew the shortest straw.
Yep.
Damage don't look too bad.
No.
All right, now Joe and Ethan have to pit. Okay,
a little bit of pressure tires now, and they can definitely stop at one more stop.
Yeah. So where's Moore at? I need to look at him. Okay. You died.
I think Tony's got a good shot of winning this.
And Burchett's gonna take the high line coming to the restart.
He just said bottom.
Oh, he did? I thought he said top.
I'm pretty sure. Let me double check.
I am back.
Welcome back.
To talk to the wife a little bit. So let's see. Ethan has to come down pit road now, right? Like, yeah, he's in pits. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you did, Zach. It's my bad. I misheard him.
Yep. Burchett is taking the bottom.
Okay, so 3 drivers already dropped out. Richard Maltai, Schaefer, and Velez. Gatlin Downey's got a bunch of damage. What did he do?
No idea.
Oh.
So let's see, who's on the front row here? Well, Tony's back up there with Joey Burchett. So Chicken Man. Oh, you know what? Before this goes green, I need to go grab me a cold beer.
Now, the wreck with Downey, it looks like the 95 of Kevin Jordan checked up to avoid Joe. And Flanagan couldn't stop in time, got into the left rear of the 95. And it caused a big checkup, and it ended up with the 95, or with the 31 hitting the outside wall.
You talking
pretty
about
hard.
the first wreck?
Yeah, the one with Schaefer.
Yeah, I watched that one.
Yeah.
That was crazy. It was like 3 separate wrecks happening all at once.
So, what's our drink counter, Zach? I know you don't drink, but I know Matt's getting his second beer. I'm on my 3rd Crown of Coke. Having a good night.
I
I'm on
don't
about
tend to
20.
count how many beers I drink.
I'm on 20 right now. Refuels. We'll call them.
Oh! Sorry, I'm a little slow.
You know.
Davey, I don't think Schaefer died. I think he just kind of stopped.
He got murdered.
Yeah,
well, he didn't die, but
his car was fine. It could have been repaired, I believe, unless he had some toe damage or something. I don't know. He didn't get a meatball. I don't.
Back in the green.
According to the race comms, I guess he just wanted to come out and see how he would do. He doesn't prefer these cars, as we know. Cheers, Conley, on your second cold beer. I'm having a
I want him in the 15.
one thing that I do every week. I can't show it to the camera. Tonight I am having an Elysian Space Dust IPA, another local brewery here.
Nice. So you're drinking IPAs. I've got Crown Vanilla and Coca-Cola.
back here watching this battle with Mark, and I believe that's James
Yeah, let's
Vogler.
get off the leaders here. Let's go watch some
Vogler
exciting.
came down a little bit. Oh, they're going 3 wide maybe back here for
P12.
Let's get a little sketchy.
Yeah.
Vogler got a little lip
Oh.
shit. He got throttle us a little bit.
Spotify car hit the wall hard.
William Moore, another cup
That's
driver.
Gary.
Gary's in the
Gary driver's
Spotify car.
Spotify.
Oh, Gary, oh, Psych Attack.
Mm-hmm. Glad to see 44 Chapman got that nose
Oh,
repaired.
Gary.
Yo, Gary!
Oh, whoa! We gotta go back and
big
see
wreck,
that.
Big wreck. A lot of cars collected in that
Oh,
one. There's gonna be a
Gary,
lot of
what are you
damage out there.
doing, man?
Oh, that was netcode from the 73.
Oh, no.
And then Gary tried to gather it up, and
It's hard to gather
he
these cars
tossed
up
around
now.
and then Joe hit the inside
Tim
wall pretty hard.
Harmon, he loves be wrecking north-south people. Goodness. Oh, my, who smoked him? Oh, Joe, he may be.
Yeah.
Joe hit him hard.
He's scrambled and he can't keep it straight.
Yeah.
Oh, Gary's about to spin out.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, he just spun out going into pit lane.
Now, I take back what I said earlier about the penalty system. I feel like Tim Harmon should probably get a 5-point penalty in the Cup Series for that.
And a 3-race suspension.
No, he's already going to be gone next week, but, you know, I'm right below him and I'm below the cut line.
You don't touch G3.
Well,
He used his Jedi powers.
so let's see. They've been out there 11 laps and ain't much of them been green. Has this turned into a caution fest? What are we doing here?
We just got 73 to go.
Damn.
This is what, 4? Caution 3 or 4?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
this is kind of a caution fest so far.
I don't have my SDK up, so I can't tell. I don't like. Oh, Bill Moore's out.
Davey, me
Oh,
too.
man.
I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with the field turnout. I think Cup drivers make up for less than half.
Yeah, there's only 7 Cup drivers, and I
Yeah.
think only like 5 still on track.
So not even a third. Awesome. I wanted a
Joe's
bunch of the ARCA and truck and Xfinity guys to show up, just to see, you know.
Yeah, I want to see how they drive in this car anyways.
Yeah.
See how I'd stack up against them in the future, hopefully.
Yeah.
little jealousy.
So a few
is
more out of the
O'Connor
race.
is out here. O'Connor, we don't care about the paint schemes. It's fine.
This is all for fun, my man.
Yeah, it just makes us. We just don't know who like it, but it is what it is. You're gonna hear me
We're
call
just
out the
checking
car
out
number,
this
and it's
time.
probably not gonna be the sim number. It's just gonna be what's painted on the roof.
Yeah. So a few more that's out of the race. Right now, we're gonna have Bill Moore and Joe Robert drop out.
Now, see, one thing about this League v League race is that this is a team event.
Yeah, it's a team-based event.
All RRL drivers are on the same team, right? The point structure, I don't think we've talked about that yet, but the point structure is pretty much for the RRL drivers that are going to listen to this or are listening to it. It's pretty much the same point structure as our points races. So you've got your points for winner through last, your finishing order, and then you get a bonus point for leading a lap. You get a bonus point for biggest mover. You get a bonus point for leading the most laps, fast lap, pole. So, and then at the end of the race, you take the drivers from each league and group all those points together, and the team with the most points at the end of the night wins the competition. So you don't have to win the race to win the actual race.
It's a big team thing.
Yeah.
Big team thing. Got to be able to work well with each other.
Yeah.
That's one thing that we're looking for here too.
So there's a lot of like coordination, that's going to be happening. Like, because if you've got 4 RRL drivers up front in a single file line,
Swap
if you're capable of doing it without losing any positions, it'd be smart to like let each one of those lead a lap if they have not led a lap. That's an extra
100%.
point.
I went and put a bounty on somebody here a second ago.
No, don't put a bounty on anybody.
Yeah, don't be putting no bounties.
This is
on
not
no
that
one.
kind of race.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
not the fun series.
Green again here. Let's see.
I'm watching Peters and Leota.
Yeah, I was
Less
just
than 6.
just starting to go to them there. Leota is on the move.
lead.
On the bottom
What's
there against that. What is that? 36? What is that car?
That is, I think, 36 of
Oh,
Brandon
Hayes. Yeah.
Mr. Alan Bledsoe has taken the lead now on
Oh.
that restart.
I figured
Whoa, Burchett,
he would
real
probably
slow
be
corner
pretty
exit.
quick in these cars.
Agreed.
Oh man, the 30s dove it in on the 86 of William Peters. Backed off of it. All good. Go back here.
That's Cedric Brosso.
I know.
I like how the race control for Wednesdays is out here racing their race too. I thought that's pretty funny. Garner taking it 3 wide below the apron.
Oh goodness, yes.
Oh!
Is that who that
3
is?
wide.
Austin
Yeah.
Garner? Oh
Yeah,
wow.
Austin Garner.
He got a good
He's a
run
good
on the
truck
bottom
driver.
though.
If he-
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes
down
in
there.
these, and this is why you get a lot of cautions in these cars, is because of what this group right here is doing. You've got 9 cars right here on top of each other, and especially at a track like this at Vegas, where it's drafty and it's very fast. Vegas is a very fast track. I mean, they're running 193 going into 1. It can get away from you pretty quick. You get a big run, and sometimes those runs just, in this car, I feel like this car is a lot. They just come out of nowhere. Like, all of a sudden, you'll just get a massive run. You're like, I did the same thing 8 laps in a row, and it didn't do that, and it just takes you by surprise, and you either try to send it somewhere or back out.
Yeah, Gatlin Downey will be the next one to drop out. I think Volger's getting done with Chad. He goes to a tango on his 8. Volger is 3 wide with, I think, McKenzie and whoever this 17 is. That's just in May.
Yeah, Chad and Cedric are there, or is that Chad in the 1112?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chad in the 1112, Cedric in the 30,
Yeah,
and then
these guys
Vogler
are
in the
getting a little
90.
spicy back
Yeah.
here. They're
Yeah.
kind of getting over it up
Well,
here.
I
They're
kn-
like,
I know-
let me go.
I know Chad's not going to be able to run the race, the actual legit race. He just wanted to come out, put a car on the track and just
Have
see
some
what he can
fun.
do. Just have a good fun
Yeah.
race.
Chad's a good person. Love
He
Chad.
is.
Yeah. I love racing around Chad.
Yeah.
Him and I were having a good battle at Bristol before I binned the car.
My favorite battle, like, to this
Here
day
comes
was with
Chase
Chad at
Harden
Watkins
back
Glen.
here, and what
He started up there towards the front, and I
He's
don't
in
know what
seventh.
happened.
17th. Does he got a
17th?
clean car?
Did
Yeah.
he get caught up in something?
I thought he
have a
was
little
in
different
Tennessee.
He's leaving tomorrow.
Oh my God.
I
That's
know.
why I'm filling in on Saturday. Yeah, tomorrow. That's why I'm filling in.
I would expect
crap,
him to
that's
be
tomorrow.
up front. Let's go check on the leaders.
Somebody.
Bledsoe. Oh, Kevin Jordan looking up underneath Bledsoe for the lead here. I believe. Or no, is that
That's
Bruchette? That's
Bruchette.
Bruchette.
That's
Sorry,
Bruchette.
sorry.
Hey,
I'm
still,
bad at
Kevin's
this.
been on the move. He started 33rd in this race, and he's up in P3 right now.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
has.
he's
Attaboy,
definitely
Kevin.
big
Yeah,
From our
send
cup
it.
admin, like right there. Another
Yeah,
fellow cup admin.
my co-partner,
Legend.
my admin partner.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, D-Ron, what's up?
They have a couple
Hey,
cuddle
where's
sessions a
Ken?
week.
He's in the way back.
Aw. I love D-Ron.
I do too. Super good dude.
Yeah. I've had my run-ins with him, but he's always a good laugh. He'll,
Sam Leota, top 5 already.
Let's
He's
go,
making his way
Sam.
up there.
Love to
Let's
see
go.
Sam lock himself in right now.
Yeah, dude, I would too. Sam's a good
Well,
driver.
Joe said that, before the race started, that Sam's been putting in some laps in the next gen, getting some seat time.
That's good. That's what you
Yeah.
need to do. Like, if anyone is wanting to come to Cup in this league, the biggest advice I would have, if you've never driven this car, go drive it. It is not what you think.
Yeah. Yeah. I would also add on to that is that you don't have to be fast. Like
no.
we're not like fast is not a criteria. But knowing how to drive the car and how to drive the car in the pack and being respectful and just being able to race well, just good racecraft really is what we look for.
Yep. 100%.
I mean, honestly, when I first started in ARCA, I met all of y'all through Gary, and I guess, Connor first. But I met everybody through Gary, and then Gary got me with Matt, and then Matt, you, and Zach, Tony, everybody that has been a part of this main show has helped me become a better driver. I've got a top 5 and a top 10 this year.
Yeah, you've had it. And I'm honestly not saying this because I've been down there with you, but you have been having a good season, and the numbers don't reflect it. The standings don't reflect the season that you've been having because you've gotten. Now Bristol was your fault. Let's go ahead and put that out there.
I know it does. I know it was.
But other than that, I don't remember any other incident that was blatantly you did something dumb, right? Or did something that caused something. It was always you got caught up in somebody else's dumb shit.
Yeah.
And Gary does owe you one too.
Oh yeah, I got him that win at Daytona. He owes me.
Because
a
if you would have listened to me, you would be locked in right now.
Yeah. Leota, holy sin.
Yeah,
bro.
send it down there. He sent
he
it down there
cleared
on
it,
the
though.
bottom. You
He's
did.
been saving his tires, it looks like. He's still got a little bit more. than all these guys.
Leota's, I feel like, if I remember correctly, Leota's been pretty good about saving his tires, even
Yeah.
in the
Yes,
truck
he has.
series.
He's
He's getting better.
kinda,
He's been putting work into it.
kind of turned into like a Medellin or a Rogers or a Forns.
Sam is, I gotta say this, by far one of my favorite truck drivers.
Well,
He's super.
it's hard.
passionate,
It's hard
too.
for me to say. Bo Dinger's my boy. I
understand. Dude. I love a lot of the truckers. I do.
Yeah.
I love them all, but Sam, that reaction that he
but
had. the
but
first
Sam
time
is a
when he got the
phenomenal.
podium.
He's got to be like the fan favorite, right? Like I
Dude,
mean,
his reactions are what makes it. Like
Yeah.
I love hearing that
This-
passion from someone.
this
Still,
dude
like,
gets a
'cause-
top 3. He gets third, and he'll lose his
Or even
mind.
top-
yeah, he's on top of the
I-
world, dude. I love Sam.
I remember last season at Homestead in season 5 in trucks. I was interviewing the top 3. He had a top 5. In the background, you can just see smoke in the Ford trucks running around in
Well,
circles.
I will
Yep,
say, when Sam first joined the league, he was not a great driver. He wasn't terrible by any means, but he was not consistent at all. He has
Now he's one of the top
become,
runners in trucks.
yeah, he has become extremely consistent and faster, quickly.
Shit's coming in.
Yeah, well, they've been out there 31 laps since their last pits, so
Hopefully,
they're gonna need.
Let's pray.
And they've been on
Yeah.
what? How long has this run been? About 20?
Yeah,
A
I
little
think
less,
so.
maybe.
Yeah. Oh, what happened, to Tony?
I don't know.
Oh, a little Angie.
Yeah.
Harmon hit him in the left rear a little bit, got him loose down the apron. Tony dropping back 4 positions from it.
I see
How about
Harmon in
Bledsoe?
front of
Bledsoe's
Tony.
been on a clinic so far.
Yeah, he is.
He's got
Yeah.
almost, he's got over
2
2
seconds
seconds
gap.
at this point.
But Sam ran a 30.4 last lap, so Sam's right there with him on pace. Because Alan ran a
don't-
30.4 as well.
Maybe I missed what happened between him
He's come off a turn 2.
and.
Yeah,
whatever.
it,
We're not here to analyze everything. We're
It
here
wasn't
to
worth
we're here
It's
to
my
shoot
job.
this shit and
little racing deal.
yeah.
Yeah. Now,
Let's do drone cam.
Alan ran faster that lap, though.
oh yeah, he
What was
ran
that?
by 800ths, or sorry, 600ths of a second.
Yeah, yeah.
Leah ran a 4.70.
Leo's got
Bledsoe
little
ran a
bit of
4.12.
pressure from Brandon Haynes.
Now, I love Leota. He's my favorite person to interview,
Damn, Davey.
but he can be put under pressure, and you can see it. Because he will start mirror driving. It's the one thing I've seen from him this entire season 6. He will start mirror driving if he gets behind him.
A lot of people do that though. Everybody mirror drives. Sometimes you gotta mirror drive.
Or you got me worried about something half a track away.
Wow, that's what I've tried to like break you from. Who cares? It was behind you. Doesn't matter who wrecked. No yellow.
In front of me,
Keep-
it's a different
keep
story.
racing. Davey talking junk in the chat about the cup drivers. They've caused
Well, at least they showed up.
they've wrecked the most. Davey wasn't at home, I don't think. He said he would if he
Oh.
got back home in time.
Oh yeah, he missed it by that much. Okay, yeah.
Dang it, Davey. What the hell are you doing, man?
Yeah, the fuck.
He's scared.
Yeah, he's just worried that Joe's gonna get him again.
He doesn't want to have to call someone else a dumb bitch.
Sam in P2.
I love
I'm
Davey.
sorry, I've got that weird laugh.
Let's see what kind of lap times
He
they're
said I
running.
love
I think Tony said he's pitting in.
Yep, Tony is. He said we
I think
stopped
if I
the
was
car.
Sam, I'd pit. It can't. No one can. Ooh, well. They got to pit
How many
soon,
laps?
right?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
there
they-
was some caution laps in there, right? So
Yeah, so that's a question.
yeah, and you can save fuel in the caution, but the only thing you can do in these cars now is clutch. You cannot kill the ignition unless you're below pace speed, which makes it very hard to save fuel by turning the ignition off. I don't know. That's not in real life, right? They in real life, the guys can kill the ignition and clutch it. Am I wrong? I've seen them do
Did
it.
Tony get a black flag?
I don't see a black flag for Tony.
Because he was in pits for a good minute. No, he was just getting damage fixed. Never mind. He was just getting damage fixed.
Not sure why he would do that on a green.
I think he was waiting until it
So
filled up.
Sam is running 500 slower last lap. Now, Alan's been out in front for a long time.
And Sam had to drive.
He had to drive
I
through
wanna see him
traffic.
after the pit stop.
Yeah, if I was Sam, I guess
He's
if
gonna
you
make
can
sure he
stretch
one-stops
it to
it.
make this one stop,
I would
then I would do that.
all day, every day.
Yeah. And that may be the plan. Now Sam was faster that lap.
Chapman calling out his pits.
Our highest running Cup driver is currently Kevin Jordan running P3.
I see that.
Tim Harmon and
Okay.
Chase are right down there in 8th and 9th as well. Got some Cup regulars there still.
So this is lap 42. And we were told what? 39, 40 laps?
Yeah.
They got to be coming any lap now here. I mean,
They probably
Ooh,
were able
now-
to save.
oh, Tim went in. He's on 29 lap old, so he's not a fuel saving at this point. He's still gonna have a pit, but fuel saving's not
Somebody
a
coming
thing.
in.
Sam looks like he's just taking care of his car right now.
Kevin
There
Jordan
goes Kevin
pitting
Jordan.
in.
I love it. Kevin Jordan's is all caps.
Pit. Yeah, he's probably got bound to a button.
William Peters right behind him.
Whoa! Flying in like a bat out of hell.
Oh,
Kevin was a
Peters
little-
got
He
a
got a black
Peters
flag.
got a black
He did.
flag.
Did he?
Yep,
Oh
Yep.
no.
that's
I
a
thought
game.
Kevin was
That's
a little hesitant on the entry though too.
that's
I
a
can't
race
lie.
ender.
Yeah, it is.
Sam's miking up. I assume he's saying he's
So is
pitting.
Bledsoe. Brandon Hayes, top 3 coming in.
This is nerve-wracking right here.
Yeah, it is.
Coming in on the green, you got to come in as fast as possible. What's pit speed? You might know. 50?
Pit speed is
50?
50.
Yeah. All right. Ooh, Sam had a pretty good stop there.
Yeah, he did. Come on, Sam. I'm rooting for Sam. That's my pick.
Comes Chad. I'd love to see Chad get in this thing, honestly.
That too. Well, I wish Chad
I
could
know
race
he-
it.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
not gonna
It'd be cool to
race
see him
it.
lock
It's a
himself in
toss-up if
just
he'll
to
be
know he
on,
can.
I don't think
Badass.
Tony will take a spot away because he can't make
Yeah.
it, even if he does.
34, William Kinder coming in.
So see, first on new tires, Bledsoe, they're all coming out here.
Chase coming in this time. So is Harmon.
Chase gonna speed. Oh, he's
Right
good.
in line.
That was a hell of an entry too. I thought he was coming in hot, but he got it right in time.
42, my duck.
What happened to Allen? Said that was close.
With Ibarra. Oh, Ibarra was way slow. Like he. Oh. Cedric didn't call in his pit.
Kevin
and
Jordan
it
loose
shut
on the
Ibarra
apron, come
up.
up and hit Brandon Hayes.
Yeah, but back
Oh,
there, what happened with
Ibarra.
Bledsoe?
Hey, you
Yeah.
gotta go back and watch what just happened with Ibarra. Ibarra had a hell of a save. They're like, I don't know how
Yeah.
he does it.
Barroso didn't call in his pit. I don't think Ibarra was
Yeah.
ready for it.
What's his car number?
22. He's running P4. That was a scary moment for him.
Yeah, that would have been pinch and squeeze.
He reacted quickly and held on.
I can't go back and look at this easily.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Lear's pitting. 17 to Justin May. O'Connor going in behind them probably.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? Yeah, 30 was going into pits and half a lane up and didn't call it. 22 got.
Oh, 17 hard into the inside wall in pit road.
Oh, Justin May.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Oh,
Damn.
I love May. He's a good dude.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with him. Oh, he just came in. Oh, yeah, that's not a great entry. Oof. I don't think. I can't remember. Is Vegas one of these ones that are. Is it hard? Is it a hard pit road entry at Vegas? I can't remember.
I can't
Yeah.
remember.
And the Xfinity car it was.
That's a hard lick, too.
Yeah. You're not coming back from that in the green.
That's
No.
just some brake bias there, I feel. Probably just was turning
Alvaro
right as he
said he's
braked
coming
and it
in.
sent him. Curious to see how this shapes up. See where these guys come out.
They
Yeah.
can make it from here. Tony is slow.
Kyle looks like Sam has been jumped by Austin Garner and Joey Burchett.
And Tony
During
ain't
this
even
pit
gonna be able to
sequence.
run his own race. That's unfortunate for him.
Qualified pole though. Can you give it to him?
I know. Give Tony a clean race, and Tony will do well.
Yeah. Now, I'm watching Garner, the
So-
45 run. He's in fourth. He's hitting the apron in one. Or no, sorry, in two. He's hitting the apron in two to kind of turn the car. Is that
So,
work or is that burn
yeah,
tire?
it can
motherfucker?
work. It's very track dependent and very car dependent. But I know at some tracks in the next gen, you can dip your left front down there on the apron and help it turn in. It's kind of a high risk, high reward type thing, because if you don't do it enough, you're going to get tight on the exit because you're expecting it to turn. And if you do it too much, it has a high probability of killing your day and maybe some other people's.
Yeah. Because I don't
But
race
it does
these cars
work.
often. I watch them, but I don't race them.
Yeah, but it does work. Davey taught me that trick a long time ago.
So right now, Chad and Brandon Haynes side by side for 7th.
Danny Rogers and James Vogler are having a hell of a battle back here.
So, anything else interesting happened in RRL over the last time since we had a podcast that y'all know about? Not that I can think of.
I'm no longer Sheldon Creed.
That's
Yeah, Zach got a win
yeah.
finally.
Oh yeah, Zach got his first win. Hell yeah! I'm gonna cheers to that. And I just got me a brand new cold beer. Perfect.
I'll cheers
Oh,
to that one.
Vogler almost
it's
causing
a
an
nice
accident.
fresh-
Yeah, I clicked off of it because I was like, this is going to be scary for a second. I
Bet you
I was
Tony's in
hoping-
there just like, ah!
Is Danny Rogers by him yet? Because Danny
Danny
Rogers was
Rogers.
behind him, and I was like, there might be a little
Danny
impatience here. 'cause
Rogers,
It looked
I
like
don't see him.
Vogler was kind of struggling a little bit in front of him.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was on old tires, definitely.
got Chase up to P7 here,
Yeah.
working his way up.
Brichette's trying to
Actually,
catch up
quite
to
a bit
Leota.
faster. Chase is the fastest car on track last lap by
Yeah.
a lot.
I think he's also on the freshest tires. He was one of the last ones. to
He
pit,
is on the
so-
freshest tires. You are correct.
Yeah, he.
But everybody can make it. Except for
Yep.
Brichette. I don't think Brichette can make it. No. Brichette cannot make it. Neither can Garner. I don't know if they're just waiting for a caution or...
Sam lost a little bit on that pit stop, unfortunately.
He did.
Hey, he's still locking himself in with his P2 though.
Oh, it's just the top 5, right? You don't gotta win.
Yeah. Are we gonna interview the podium guys still?
We can if they're available.
Yeah, I'm down.
No, it's going to be the battle between Chase and Adam for 5th.
At the end of the race, mic up in the sim and tell them to get their asses in the green room.
So Zach, are you in the session as a racer? Driver?
I am.
Okay. I am not.
I am.
I could do it too. I think I can also do race control.
Yeah, I'll do race control.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah.
Well, actually, never mind. You're gonna have to. I don't have my wheel hooked up.
No, alright.
I'm sorry.
I do want to talk to you about something since you are the SBRN representative that we have available at this point. So I got in trouble for saying some bad words. I don't even remember what words I said. But the commercial drops the F-bomb twice.
3 or 4 times.
I don't know why I'm in trouble for, I think I said ass, maybe?
I'm going to refer you to my higher up. And I'm going to continue drinking.
File a complaint to HR.
Who is the HR person? Is that Isaac?
Yeah, is that
Yeah,
Isaac?
yeah. Jeremy is Jeremy, and Joe is himself.
I'm not talking to Joe about it.
Isaac.
Sorry. Had to.
Where is Joe
Yeah,
running? Oh,
He's out of the race. He's dead.
Yeah, he died.
yeah, I know.
Unfortunately.
What's that?
I'm curious to see how this strategy works out for Joey Burchett. I wonder if they're preying on a caution here, and because he pitted win.
I could submit
love your
an
Conway.
appeal ticket for my cursing demerit.
Yep.
I love you, Conway.
Conley's right.
But I think I'm gonna win that one.
Oh, Davey asked what did he do? When I think you were talking about that trick on the.
Yeah.
Oh, about dipping your left front, Davey, down below the
what's that
apron
say?
to make it turn.
Mhm. I didn't hear it.
Oh,
Burchett's-
Justin May let him by.
Burchett's pitting finally.
Tony's coming in too.
Chase ran a 30.4 to a 30.3. It looks like Chase is kind of falling off a little bit.
Yeah, or he's chilling. I mean, we still got
He's chilling. He's kind of locked himself into a spot here. He doesn't need to win this.
no.
Now, is it Christmas? Because Tony's not running a Viagra scheme.
Man, he switched it up. He switched
Hey,
to forward
I like that
like a
scheme.
nerd.
I like that scheme. I do like that scheme he's running tonight, though.
Yeah, I do. I love Mark Martin. My dad's favorite driver is Mark
Yeah.
Martin. He's got a bunch of memorabilia.
Mark
So
Martin
I
was
kinda
awesome
grew up-
back in the day.
Yeah.
My dad was a big Mark
Martin's a
Martin fan too.
Yeah, my
He's a
dad.
legend in the 5 too.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad loved him because he was the only at the time the only one my dad thought was respectable. Like clean cut, didn't give no crap. Even though he was giving crap at some points, he didn't like to give it back. Thinking about doing, you know how you can do like the cameo stuff, like the custom message for like other celebrities. Apparently he does that, and I'm thinking about getting.
Yeah, he does do that. I read that somewhere.
Because I would love to get one of those from my dad. I feel like that'd be a good one.
I think they're kind of expensive.
I think he was at like $70, but
Oh.
that's expensive.
That's not too bad.
But yeah, I don't care. It's worth it to see my dad smile.
Yeah. Well, there's not a lot going on track right now. Now, Chase, Bledsoe's putting down heaters right now. 30.3s.
I wonder if that right rear is gonna die on him. It didn't last run, so
I don't know.
Oh.
Let's go.
Now-
What car is he in? 42. Let's go right along
Now-
with him and see. What he's doing here.
I mean, we're coming to 15 or 16.
pretty-
Yeah, 16
pretty-
to go.
It's pretty easy mid turn and exit.
Yeah, he's just ripping it.
Yeah.
He knows how to drive it.
Now, if I am Chase, because Chase is kind of catching up, so McKenzie, Chase, and Jordan are kind of within like a second and a quarter of each other. If I were them, I would just take it way easy so we can just lock ourselves in. There's no reason to try and push.
That's what. Yeah,
That
of
or
course.
Draft up to Allen and go for the win.
I mean, if you can, right?
It might
Like,
work.
Well, Allen's got 7 seconds to Leota.
Yeah,
I don't think it's happening.
I don't think it is either.
And
but-
Leota's got 2 seconds to Jordan.
he's got.
Yeah.
They got lap traffic in between them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Allen's got this locked down unless there's a late
Oh,
race
did he hit
caution.
he hit the wall at a 4?
Who, Allen?
Yeah.
He might be burning up then.
It might be.
I hope not. He had this one already.
Sam's 6.9 seconds behind. You can't make that up. No way.
Unless
Not unless
before
he messes up.
Big time. It's gonna have to be like a hit the apron type mess up.
Yep. See what he runs this lap. He's back down to the 4s. I don't think he's too bad.
Nah, he just will mess up. Had to get back into it.
Yeah.
Leota ran a 6:02, so he's staying consistent.
Nah, I feel like here you just need to. If you're wanting to make the top 5, just kind of hang where you're at. Chase blinking a little bit with his packet problems.
Tell Peyton to get off
I
the
hope
internet.
He doesn't drop packets. I feel so bad for him.
That
That
would
man
be.
Was the
He
number
has
one
a bunch of
teammate
problems.
of the world the other night.
Yeah.
I love Chase. Old Delbert.
Yeah.
Inside joke.
Chase
That's
and
who
I give
Delbert
each
is.
other a lot of shit, but
I
I thoroughly enjoy racing Chase on track.
Same.
He's one of the most fun people to race around for me. But me and him are gonna race each other the same way. We're gonna race each other hard as hell,
But clean. and respectful.
but clean, right? And if one of us get tight and are about to hit each other, we're both gonna hit the skids. Like, I'm not gonna wreck that dude,
Mhm.
So we're coming around to 90. Or sorry,
Kevin
10
Jordan
to
fell
go.
back to P5 so far.
Oh yeah, he dropped
Donovan
way
and
back.
Chase got by him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Justin May. He's letting all these top 5 guys go.
I
love him for
mean,
that.
why wouldn't
May's
you,
a hell of
right?
a guy.
Like, and for these guys that, are out here that are not in the top 5 at the end of this race,
Come back out Sunday.
well, yeah, come back out Sunday, but it doesn't mean, like, I don't want anybody to think that, like, we're just going to pick, the admin team would just pick cup drivers, But, we're going to
We're
look.
watching this.
If we're
over
watching
and-
this, we'll watch the next one, And
And you also are going to choose
Stronger
a few
who's not.
alternates too, right?
I don't know. You have to ask Tony that.
Okay.
But, like, the guys that come out here and ran good and ran well, even if you weren't in the top 5, or weren't in the top 10 because you got wrecked or got some damage or something for somebody else. But, all those people are available.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be looking for Bledsoe at the All-Star. He's going to be my watch.
Where's the All-Star race?
Texas?
Ugh.
He's going to be a good
well,
look.
Yeah, Tejas. 100 laps.
Sam. Yeah, Bledsoe's still just.
Yapping him.
Yeah.
7.8.
5.58 at the line for
We
Bledsoe.
got 7 to go at the line.
Yeah, ain't no way. Leo's
No.
running like 200s quicker. This has been besides the first few like 30 laps, this has been a good race.
It has
Yeah.
been a good race.
Had to get their little pre-race jitters.
I wouldn't
out.
mind. I wouldn't mind seeing a little caution right about now.
I don't know.
I could drop my keyboard.
Okay, Joe, that's what he was saying to Zach on Monday or on Wednesday. He was like, 2 to go. It'd be a shame if a caution came out. I was like, Joe, shut up. He was praying on your downfall. I hope you know that.
Oh, I know.
Even with 2 to go, like I was telling somebody else at Bristol, when you're the leader with the
You kinda
restart
want it.
zone, I don't care how good of a launch you get as P2. P1's
I had
going to
it
be
won
gone,
regardless.
and it's going to take you more than 2 laps to catch them.
With my teammate on the outside of me, I had
Yeah.
an even bigger buffer.
Yeah. The restart zone is such a powerful... It's almost OP
Yeah.
at a short track.
And a
right?
short track, mile and
you're-
a half, not so much.
Not so much mile and a half. Short track, green, white checker, P1's winning unless they mess up. Unless they
Yeah.
do something dumb and mess up, P1's got it.
Yep.
Now, I'm gonna go.
Unless
Tony
there's
gave y'all
extenuating
4
circumstances like P1's on... Well, I
50
can't even
lap
say
old
that,
tires
dude,
compared to, like,
because...
Johnny Brugg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He proved us all wrong there. That's the only reason I stayed out there at Bristol.
So, Matt, I know you won't, but Zach, look at the top of the times. Tony gave them 3.5 hours to do 100 laps.
Dang.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
What?
I don't think he meant to do that.
Yeah.
No. Like, hey, change
That's
it for Sunday.
excessive.
Don't waste
We've
your
only-
money.
Yeah.
We've only
that's
been in here an
expensive
hour.
session. That's
Yeah.
that 50 cents Matt didn't have.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Matt. I had to.
Oh, Tim Harmon doing his patented fuel strat. He's saving fuel hard.
Is he? Let's go to
Ooh.
Tim.
Uh-huh.
Is that why Kevin's kind of falling back a little bit?
I think so. Kevin bet out of fuel. O'Connor's sitting 6th.
I wonder how Bledsoe's going to be here.
It's not clutching.
He's not.
I heard him clutching 3 and 4 lap before.
Let's see. I'm on his cockpit now. Oh, he's clutching
he
3
shut
and
it
4,
off.
yep.
Yeah, he's shutting that thing off.
You can't shut it off.
Oh, you can't?
No.
Now you got to clutch it now.
Yeah,
What?
you can only clutch it. If you're not below pace speed, the ignition will not cut off.
Well, rolling through 3 and 4.
Unless they fixed it.
Yeah.
We're going to watch it again through 3 and 4 and see.
Yeah, Bledsoe's going to roll out of 4. He's going to win his way into the race, winning the qualifier, number 1.
We're going to have Bledsoe, Leota, Harden, Donovan McKenzie,
Tim.
and Tim Harmon here.
Let's go.
Nice.
Good top 5. I like that.
Yeah. Not hating it at all.
Can you, can someone mic up and let the top 3? Hold on, I'll just type it.
I'm just going to say top 5.
Yeah, top 5. You just want to drag them all in here at the same time?
Sure.
All right, utter chaos. I like it.
I don't give a damn.
I mean, it's a podcast. Why not?
Hey, top 5 finishers, join the green room and we'll bring you into the podcast booth.
We are in the green room.
Oh.
Whatever then. We're not supposed to be. Maybe they'll join. I don't know. We'll see.
Burn it down on the front stretch.
We'll see if any of them join us. Yeah, I'm dragging Chase. I can bully him.
Yeah, drag Chase. Scrub.
Where's this room? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I've got Bledsoe.
Where is the green room? I can't see it.
It's way down at the bottom.
All the way down at the bottom.
Yeah, right before the team stuff.
All right,
Oh.
I got Bledsoe.
Good race, Bledsoe. Good win. Congrats.
Yeah, good win.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I just blew
Um,
the engine.
No, the race is over. That because you didn't want to fail tech.
Yeah, you put a little ass whooping on there.
I mean, it was just I was saving my stuff from the very start of the run, and I noticed people were going full throttle all the way through 1 and 2, and I don't think I did once during that entire race.
Nope.
And I think
I would have ran it the
where I
same
got.
way. I would have been lifting right from the rip.
Yeah, and it was. I mean, it was an effort right there. I really wanted to get into this race because I don't know why. I just want to. I want to race. And anytime there's a qualifying race, like I get excited to get into a main event. So that's just kind of my thing. But it felt really good to be able to put on a show and show what I can do on the track at Las Vegas.
Yeah, we were talking earlier that I was really excited to see a lot of drivers from the lower series, the ones that I know all the cup drivers. I know what they can do and how they drive. What I don't know is like ARCA and trucks and some Xfinity guys, and I was really happy that a lot of guys showed up tonight and want to participate in the race too, which is awesome.
Yeah, and let me be honest. Brendan really was gonna be strong tonight, but his wheel wouldn't work tonight, and he did everything to try and get it fixed, and it just
Sunday.
Didn't. Yeah. He might need some help trying to get it worked out because it was just locked up. It was like an 85 car that has no power steering, just impossible to drive. So, yeah, that was really sad to see. But I really hope he can make it on Sunday and show what he can do too, because he's just as good as me,
And let's see who else we got in here. Yeah, Sam bringing up the P2. Nice, Sam. Good race, dude. You ran a hell of a race.
Thank you. I'm gonna apologize for how bad my mic is. I truly don't know why, but at the same time, oh my god, that's like the 4th time I've ever driven a next gen, and the only other times have been at like tracks that aren't a mile and a half. I had the Mirage guys helping me after it seemed like that one accident with Gary. And so ever since then, it was like they were coaching me through this, but man, oh man, P2, holy cats! I was told from the start that Alan was going to be absolutely like one of the guys. It's going to be hard to beat if at all. And so I kind of halfway out of the second pit stop where we was just to the flag, I kind of realized that there wasn't really going to be a chance to catch him unless he ran out, but at the same time, I was just trying to hold on to P2 to save my life because I didn't know how far back the guys in 3rd and 4th were, especially with the lappers all around. But it was these cars are fun, man. Holy cat!
Yeah, I agree. I love them. I think they're the best
Especially here in
stock car.
Vegas.
I think they're the best oval car. I know a lot of people disagree with me, but I love them. They're a blast.
Oh, I completely agree. The way I felt it was a few months ago when they had the Indy 500, the iRacing Indy 500. I practiced that a lot because I love IndyCar, but these cars kind of feel the same at that track. And kind of halfway, quarter in the way in the race, I kind of was able to judge how close I could be and still follow someone and without it getting tight or loose, and it would stay to the ground, versus how far back I could be and have the same thing. And then I was able to judge where there was a cutoff in the middle, about maybe like a few car lengths, that all of a sudden was the point where this thing's going to get tight and it's going to arrow wash into the wall. And then that realization also kind of helped me around some of the other guys. Like early on, Joey was fast. I'm a little over the moon right now, so I don't really remember who I was racing around. The 95 too. He was fast.
Tony was fast.
Oh yeah, he was fast. It just got to the point where I was trying to save tires the most, and there was a few passes I made that was like from when I was in fifth and got up to second. It was just I was able to save the tires enough to hold that low line and go by some guys.
Yeah.
And that kind of just became my racing line from then on out, the low line. And
I'm a bottom.
saving.
I would have ran the same line. I'm a bottom
Same.
feeder. I would have ran the same line, saving tires. I would have done the same exact race you did. I think P3 Chase was. I don't. Were you saving tires?
Well, I was doing.
He was on the freshest tires.
You were on the freshest.
It kind of. I was, but I was like saving, but like whenever I was getting around people and realized like if I don't get around these people now, I'm just gonna be stuck here the whole race.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Sometimes you got to send it around them.
I just had to go to the outside lane and just rip it. It
Yeah.
was fun. My room felt like an actual race car. It was pretty dope.
I forgot to turn on my AC. It's hot as hell in here. Oh, sorry, Miss Friend.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Are you good?
Donovan McNabb with the P4 locked in. Also, nice race, dude.
McNabb. It's been a long time since somebody's called me McNabb. Yeah, I've had.
Oh, my bad. I did do that, didn't I? My bad,
Yeah.
Mackenzie.
You're not the first one. Yeah, I've had a lot of bad luck. It was good to finally have a race that I got a good finish out of. I had bad luck in this race. I got tangled up in that wreck and got my repair done. Started at the very back and just worked my way up. And yeah, just saving tires. I had, I think, a couple laps fresher than Chase. But there at the end, there was no point trying to force the issue with them.
Yeah, it looks like it was 2 laps fresher. What I'm looking at right here. You know, at a race like this, it's really like, okay, I'm in P4. I don't need to win the race to accomplish the goal, you know. So I can be in P5 and still do what I needed to do.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was doing, just saving my stuff, just keeping pace with Chase and just making sure that I didn't let Tim catch up too much behind me.
Scaring me, man. Those.
I wouldn't worry about Tim catching you too much.
Are you talking about me, Chase?
Yeah, no, those last 10 laps, I was just staring at the relative. Like 1/10 at a time you were gaining. I was like, oh, he's going to catch me.
Yeah, I caught up to you and I was like, okay, there's like 8 to go. There's no point in trying to force this.
And Tim, our second Cup driver to finish top 5. Congrats, Tim. The good race. We saw you saving fuel there at the end. Were you close?
I ran out at the line.
Did you?
Damn.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It says you only had 37 laps on your tires.
Yeah.
You didn't have that
I
draft,
guess.
though.
Yeah, I didn't have the draft. Plus,
Oh.
I guess I guess I only put like 9.6 in or something like that. I can't remember what it
Oh.
was. Yep.
Auto
I didn't give myself. Yeah, it's auto fuel, so it screwed me.
Yeah, I made sure to turn off auto fuel on my own.
Yeah, think about in these cars though, if you don't need a full tank, it takes longer to put fuel in than it does to change the tires.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you can save a little bit of time if you put. I normally do +3 on the auto fuel.
Mm-hmm.
That way, if a green white checker comes out, I still got enough fuel. You know.
That was my fear for the end there. I was, no offense to Alan, I was kind of hoping with fingers crossed that he may have run out right before the line, but at the same time I knew that if a green white checker was going to come out, I didn't know if I was going to have enough to make it there.
Oh yeah, I knew I wasn't gonna make it if we had a green white checkered. I was like, all right, well, as soon as I crossed the white, I was like, yes.
Yeah, I think I still had like 8 laps left on my tank, so.
Yeah, I only had 1. I had 1 lap left on my tank.
And
even if we had even if we would have had a caution there, we probably would have had 2 overtimes. To be honest with you.
Probably.
Most
More than likely. Or you used all of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And our event coordinator, Mr. Tony Fry, coming in at a strong P23. How was the race for you, Tony?
It was good until I got Harmoned.
Oh, no.
Oh, just like Gary did?
Y'all can go back and look. That was netcode, both of you.
I put a bounty on you, dude. I was like, oh, he touched G3.
No,
Oh,
I
I
saving
seen
gear,
that,
and then I
yeah.
did some damage and just killed my car.
Tim wrecking north-south drivers per normal.
Yep. Y'all went so
That
damn
was-
slow.
That was the funniest one. Was all of a sudden like getting around Gary and them, and all of a sudden looking in my mirror and just seeing the whole, just seeing Gary go around. I was like, oh no, I just missed it, but it was like, holy cats, dude.
Gary was running pretty good when that happened, too.
Yeah, he was.
That was some net code. I think we went back and looked at it. It definitely
Yeah.
was net code.
Yeah. I went back and looked at that one and Tony's. I was upset about that.
Well, good race, fellers. I think I'm going to end the podcast now. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We have another qualifier race for the people that did not make it tonight. There will be another qualifier race Sunday at 3, Tony?
Yeah, session opens up at 3, green at 3:30 Eastern.
Right on.
I guess that would disqualify me from being able to race, huh?
Well, I mean, yeah, no, don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just pull the admin's move and pull off into the pit lane with like 5 to go.
I mean, that's fine. I don't care. It's Tony's deal. All right, everybody. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.